Hello everyone, the DP Guide here, your channel for Disney news across the globe. And very recently, CEO Bob Iger announced that Disney is partnering with the new Apple Vision Pro, and its flagship streaming service will be available at launch and will promise so much more to come while taking the stage during Apple's Worldwide Developers Conference. This video is going to share details on what this could mean for Disney's metaverse ambitions and our thoughts on the Apple Vision Pro. Most notably for theme park fans, the sizzle reel showed Main Street Electrical Parade and fireworks in Magic Kingdom coming to life in a user's living room, while posing the question, what if you could bring Walt Disney World to life in your world? Well, for me, this is a huge promise from Apple Vision Pro and how Walt Disney World fans can hope to experience the parks at home. My expectation is that there will be a fully immersive nighttime spectacular, kind of like a heightened version of what those were on Disney+, plus some limited park walkthrough videos. I would expect this type of thing to be aimed at creating hype and anticipation for in-person Walt Disney World vacations rather than just a substitute for them. Just imagine Disney at home. The possibilities are endless for what could be done. But I do have some skepticism about what actually will come to fruition. Disney Plus is now over 3 years old, which is crazy to me, and the amount of park-related content that entices people to book Walt Disney World or Disneyland trips is frankly both incredible in the detail they do it in, however leaves a little bit to be desired perhaps, as there's so much potential for new rides to be formed from certain segments of shows and new experiences to be brought out. But even for Disney, there is just not enough time or money to do this with the amount of films and TV shows that come out from them. Perhaps Apple Vision Pro could be a way around this by creating solely VR experiences. And there Disney are, insinuating being able to experience any show in any world and bringing Disney to our homes in the form of parks, lands and attractions, etc. Another thing I'd love to see, really would love to see, is Disney Plus adding a catalogue of virtual extinct attractions from Walt Disney World and Disneyland and Disney parks across the globe. That could be fully explored as well. Imagine going 20,000 leagues under the sea or flying alongside the Dreamcatcher with Figment and Dreamfinder. Not only would that be an awesome nostalgia trip, but it would be a way for the company to introduce these attractions and characters to new generations, potentially reviving otherwise dormant theme park intellectual property in the process. If this does turn out to be true, then the sky's the limit, and they could do some incredible park work and experiential work with the Vision Pro. I think there is a lot of people who will buy into this technology, if it works in the way that I'm hoping it does. It works financially for both parties, and because let's be honest, who wouldn't love this? Myself and my fiancé were craving something like this when COVID hit. We were just sitting in our living room in lockdown and watched a couple of walkthroughs of Disney parks that were on YouTube. With this, it could be immersive, interactive, and spatially like you are actually there. All you need is a heater and a shower nearby to simulate the heat and thunderstorms, and you're actually in Florida. Iger's announcement came moments after Apple unveiled its new headset, which will retail at $34.99. So $3,500, and it's going to be available to purchase in early 2024. The headset includes a theatre option when watching TV shows and movies such as Disney+. Apple keys the Vision as a revolutionary spatial computer that seamlessly blends digital content with the physical world, while allowing users to stay present and connected to others. In normal terms, Apple Vision Pro is a virtual reality or augmented reality headset that is the latest attempt in making the metaverse a thing. Apple enters an increasingly crowded field that up until now has achieved mixed results and has been more of a niche product for gamers, professionals and tech junkies rather than widely available to the public in an understanding kind of scenario. We're constantly in search for new ways to entertain, inform and inspire by combining extraordinary creativity with groundbreaking technology to create truly remarkable experiences. And Iger believes that the Apple Vision Pro is a revolutionary platform that can make that vision a reality. Iger said that the first time he tried Apple Vision Pro, the thing that struck him the most was how it allowed them to create deeply personal experiences that bring their fans potentially closer to the characters they love and show a more deeply immersive experience in the stories. Iger then continued to say this platform will then allow them to bring Disney to the fans in ways that were previously impossible. Now that's just such an exciting statement. I can't wait to see what they do in the future. To demonstrate these experiences, the company showed a sizzle reel depicting its brands, including National Geographic, ESPN, Star Wars, Marvel, and more. Highlights showed a user watching a scene from The Mandalorian and interacting with a virtual recreation of Tatooine from Star Wars. In the ESPN broadcast, they were on the field and they were underwater for the National Geographic scene. So what are your thoughts? I think it will be a wonderful synergy of technological innovation and entertainment imagination. The sky truly is the limit for them. It's just a question of how far they'll go. Will you be a day one early adopter of these new $3,500 goggles? Or will you wait for subsequent generations to come out where no doubt the price and the size will come down? Or is potentially AR, VR or metaverse stuff definitely not your cup of tea? What Walt Disney World or Disneyland content would you like to see made for the Apple Vision Pro? Do you agree or disagree with anything I've said in this video? Let me know in the comments, and while you're there, hit that like button and make sure you subscribe. If you are planning a Walt Disney trip, please stick around for content coming soon about hotels on and off property, where to eat, and how to save money on tickets, Genie Plus, all that good stuff is coming soon. This will become a comprehensive place for the best advice, so give the DP guide a go and subscribe if you're new around here. Thank you so much for watching and goodbye.